What we did previously was we went to the Museum of Technology for Three Dog, got him his stupid satellite dish, put it on the Washington Monument, and then we visited the slavers at the Abraham Lincoln Memorial, who want us to let them know if we find any escaped slaves, although they did start shooting at us when we went to explore around the back of the memorial, so I don't know where we stand with them now exactly. But the main thing is, Three Dog told us that if we want to find our dad, we should go to Rivet City, because that's where he was off to. So, Rivet City it is, I suppose. How precisely we're going to get there, I don't know. That's Rivet City down there. There's probably a few ways we could get to Rivet City, honestly. I think I'll just follow the marker like a pleb. What's our gear looking like at the moment? We've got the Talon combat armor, which needs repairing. Maybe we should stop by at Megaton and get a few things repaired. Stock up on a bit of extra ammo, sell some stuff. You know, we should do that. We should go back to Megaton, shouldn't we? We really should. Let's go back. He's just vibing, apparently. Okay. Cable with rubbery cables. Your cat took out a mechanical keyboard and a pair of headphones because you like nibbling on the cables. Yeah, it's going to happen, I'm afraid, eventually. The big long charger cable I need to film videos with, film Warhammer videos with, is luckily like it's got some of that protective covering over it, so it's fairly cat resistant. But some of my other ones are not, and he does like going after them. Unfortunately, it's because they're dangly things existing within his proximity, and therefore he must destroy them. Yeah, I could fast travel to Megaton, I suppose, if I wanted to, but I'm not sure I want to. Ease myself back into the game here by just going for a wander through a largely already cleared metro tunnel and keeping up with the chat for a bit. Northbound Friendship Station. Oh no. Do have some friends, apparently. What do we got? Oh, it's rad roaches. One of them stuck under this rubble. Ha ha! Yeah, people seem to either love or hate the metro system in this game. I'm personally one of the people who thinks it's awesome. I think it's bloody great. It is. I'm sure I've said this before in the past when I played this game before on the channel, but it's like a post-apocalyptic, retro-futuristic Mines of Moria. That's what the metro system in Fallout 3 is, and I love it. Let me think. Where do we want to go from here? We could rest here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Although it's 5:39 AM as it is, but whatever. Let's just rest for like 4 hours. Get a little nap in. Speaking of napping, Colin is currently snoozing on the desk next to me, being very cute. Unfortunately, don't have cat cam today, though, because I have to use my phone to do it. My phone is very low on battery at the minute. It's still charging. Ah, Protectron friend is still wondering about the place. Good. Right.
We're watching you.
Glad you like it, Edward. I'm not. I have a very complicated relationship with that Skyrim series, but I'm glad people enjoy it at least. Can't say I did in the entire time I was playing it, but you know, I guess that's not what matters in the end. Dupree, thank you very much for 8 months of subbage. Howdy, David Co. Gonna have to catch this one on the VOD as well as you're buying a new cowboy hat. Well, you know, priorities, right? Quite understandable. Why do you need a cowboy hat? Why don't you need a cowboy hat? Especially if you live in his neck of the woods. Where is the sergeant gone? I'm sure he'll catch up. Buying cowboy hats isn't about why, it's about why not. Oh, Jesus, hello. Can't stop here, this is Rad Scorpion country. Say hello to my little friend. There we go. That was a very loud squelch, wasn't it? I'll have your poison glands as compensation for all that ammunition I just spent on you. Thank you very much. There's my stupid robot.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Oh, not now, kid. Heck is your problem?
Those things, they're gonna get me too. Can't stop now.
Okay, kid, I'm gonna say it once. Stop your whining before more rad scorpions show up.
No, you don't care. The grown-ups never cared. Now they're all dead. Well, fine. You'll just die too.
Is that a warning or a threat? He's a child. Alright, I'm sorry. Calm down. Tell me what's going on. Where is the go away child option? Ugh, Bethesda.
Please don't get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me.
Sorry, kid. Help cost caps, and you look pretty broke to me.
You grown-ups are all the same. All you care about is your stuff. My papa is missing, and I think the ants may have gotten him. I hope they get you too.
Oh, those ants. I don't really care about those ants. They are puny, and I have a robot. Yeah, I was lucky enough to find a dead talent mercenary in the metro. What is our karma currently? Because we were bloody yeah, there we go. Evil pirate of the wastes. Brilliant. We were briefly neutral for a while after we did that quest for Three Dog. Back to good old evil. Do you take it Megaton is gone then? I mean, I don't know, man. What do you think? Do you reckon it's gone? Whoops, I just squeezed the trigger there a little bit too hard. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, Moira. I need you to fix my stuff. And buy some of my other stuff.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up?
Repair. Right, Talon armor. 164 caps. Done deal. Combat shotgun. Desperately needs repairing. How much is that going to cost me? 181, yeah. Sniper rifle is shite. I don't care about it. The assault rifle, though, that also is going to have to cost me too, because you don't find a lot of replacement Chinese assault rifles at this point in the game. So, yeah. Alright, that'll do. Right, what can I sell you? Blood packs. Blue pass card, don't even remember what that was for. Buff out. Cartons of cigarettes. Dirty water. Food sanitizer, no, we'll keep that. I don't need all those grenades, that's for sure. I don't need all these mines either. Dragonet the Barbarian. These. I have 2 laser rifles. Guess I don't need one of them. It's in decent condition anyway, so. Medics. Never remember to take these. I'll keep a couple, but Mentats can go as well. Nikola Tesla and you. I shall keep that and read it, I think. Don't need all these nuclear codes either. All that quantum. I've got a ridiculous number of stealth boys. I guess I'll hold on to them because they are pretty useful. 3 sensor modules for the outcasts. Is it worth visiting them? The 3 sensor modules? It might be if I want some more ammunition. Let's see, what do you got? Yeah, not a lot in the way of ammo, so... You do have some combat armor, though. I don't think it's... I think it's probably about as good as my Talon Company armor. The Talon Company armor comes in black and therefore looks much better. Except...
Good hunting.
DR-18. Very nice. Alright. Where is Fort Independence? Whoa. It's just down there. No, I don't want to travel there. I just want to mark the map. I don't know how to do that though right now. So, problem is if you plug in the controller after launching the game, the UI doesn't quite update properly, so yeah, I just tried pressing X, it didn't do anything. In fact, how much do you want to bet that bugger's come back again? Yeah, I can't drop items either. X no longer works in menus. Freaking fantastic. Oh hello, who've we got here?
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store. The depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you?
Can you repair something better than Moira did? No.
Nothing but the highest quality leftovers, junk, and crap.
Rocket launcher schematics, not much else. Some stim packs, I guess we can have those.
Thanks. I scour the wasteland for the very best pieces of trash, the height of detritus, and the veritable pick of the litter. It's all valuable to someone. And I always make sure to make my rounds through Canterbury Commons. Their Mayor, Rowe, always has a place for a clever junk man like myself.
Hey Barry, is this gameplay modded? Nope. I say this every week, but no, it's vanilla. Bugs in vanilla Fallout 3, say it ain't so. Well, to be honest, man, like there isn't a mod that fixes that I'm aware of. The unofficial patch for Fallout 3 is just, it's pretty bloody questionable, if I'm honest with you. It doesn't seem to fix many actual bugs. It just changes design decisions. I'm not super impressed with the unofficial patch for Fallout 3. That's why I'm not using it. Unofficial patch in air quotes, yeah, absolutely.
Kill them all and let God sort them out.
That's weird, shooting in third person. Save the game. Yeah, cat. There are weird noises behind you because you're sat on your brush. That's moron. Honked his arse right on his grooming brush. What the hell? Okay, the trigger is mega sensitive today apparently. Either that or I'm just leaning on it too much. And also vicious dogs. Where's my shotgun? There we go. Ah! Screw you assholes, my shotgun is fixed now. Cower in fear. There's 10 Benny Tower. Nice view, actually. That would be for Independence down there. It doesn't really look like, you know, any kind of military base whatsoever, really, does it? It's just like, you know, a factory.
Scanning, sir.
But it's for Independence, apparently, so. At least I think this is the building. Could be that it's not, and I'm just talking bollocks. No, this is it. Oh, that's just some outcasts with a robo brain. Man, these things are weird. Hello, ma'am.
Hey,
I'm a nightmarish eldritch
Great.
horror of a robot, but
get some of
hello.
the local wildlife.
I'm sorry, you armed with a cattle prod? No, you've got one of these stupid ripper things.
You're not involved in this. You want to keep it that way.
Excuse me, sir, I am involved. I'm here to drop off sensor modules.
Well, look who it is. What have you got for us today?
Oh, right, I do have a... I should have given him the spare laser rifle. God damn it. Do I really need the laser pistol? Or the laser rifle, if I'm honest. Nah.
We can always use another one of these. How'd you...
5.56 ammo? Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright, good. $261 ammo now, not including the stuff already in my clip. That is good. Probably going to end up shooting an awful lot of it on our way to Rivet City, so... now then. Question is, how do we get to Rivet City from here? We can go around this way, and then maybe try and swim across the river in an environment suit. Again, I don't know. It's worth a try, I suppose. It's not the way you're really supposed to go. But okay. Hi, Pete. Do I have the DLC? Sorry if you say this every week. I do say this every week. Yes, I do. You'd be hard-pressed to actually buy a copy of the game these days that didn't include the DLC, if I'm honest. Can you buy anything that's not the Game of the Year edition anywhere anymore? What is the actual intended route for Rivet City? I think it probably involves metro stations. But yeah, I just, go down that way. But this playthrough is all about doing things a little bit differently, so I guess that includes a very strange route to Rivet City. Oh my days, what is going on over here?
Ready to die for your country, you commies.
I'm out of here.
What's happening there? You see that? His arm's going all funky. In fact, he's going all funky in general. This guy took way too much psycho.
Well, that's the end of that.
Who have we rescued? A random scavenger. Oh, is this your place? Is that why that's stealing? Some raiders just came here to try and wreck everything. Items. Aid. Nikola Tesla and you. And there we go.
Scanning, sir.
Hey, nice. Still going in roughly the right direction. What? Okay. Oh boy. Car's gonna explode, run away. Couple of stim packs. There we go. It's like that earlier Robo Brain was foreshadowing or something. Is that a raider? Looks like a raider to me. His lucky day, I'm going in the other direction. This one, on the other hand. Off with his head. Actually, that reminds me, I picked up a couple of extra combat shotguns back there. Oh, beautiful. Weather's getting a bit cloudier. Do I want to be going this way? I feel like I don't. There is a metro station there. I wonder if we could get to Rivet City by going via this metro station. Do any of the tunnels go under the river? Even on those handy dandy maps. Oh, for God's sake, now what? Get him, RL3. No. Right stick for target, there we go. Ha! Disarmed you. Also, something just frickin' exploded. I think that was RL3's doing. Oh, you're running away? Okay, multiple explosions happening.
We're watching. Scum.
Stupid bastard. Not you, Angus. Good evening. I must say these substreaks are getting more and more ridiculous. 55 months. Yeah, that is a bit daft, isn't it? Has it really been that long? Now then, before I was so rudely interrupted. Bailey's Crossroads Metro. Let's go out and have a look inside. Maybe we can find a map or something. Okay, that leads to the blocked exit. Let me guess, raiders. No, ghouls. Where's RL3 at? There he is. Ghouls. Kami ghouls. Oh, I got a sneak attack critical on the Sarge. That wasn't the intention there, but that's funny. Whiskey. There was another ghoul around here somewhere. There you are. Oh man, the way they just explode. It's beautiful. Right, is there a map here anywhere? Does this bit of metro even connect to the others? I don't know. Bailey's Crossroads. Okay, I am not really where I wanted to be, if I'm honest with you, and yet I am so very curious. Brotherhood Outcasts versus Super Mutants. It's a little bit out of our league, if I'm honest. Having said that, we did like help destroy a behemoth last time. Is this where the Anchorage DLC is located? It is, isn't it? Bloody hell. It's the Anchorage. Yeah, it's the Anchorage quest, isn't it?
Light him up!
You really need VATS for that.
False alarm, stand down. Suppress! Suppress!
Suppress what? You loony. Right, I don't actually want to do the Anchorage quest, so screw this place. I will take the loot, however. Not that there really is any.
Suppress!
Yeah, you guys have fun. I'm out of here. I'm not doing the DLC today. So I guess it's probably a safe bet that this metro station doesn't really connect to anywhere useful.
Sir, searching for targets.
Yeah, it all looks collapsed in. What in the goddamn happened to this guy? Oh, lovely. Oh, just where I'd love to spend the night. Amongst a bunch of glowing mushrooms and rubble and a decaying skeleton in a cage. Delightful. It would be a bit boring, wouldn't it, JB? If you ask me. It's a really boring DLC in general anyway, frankly, if I'm honest. I don't like the Anchorage DLC at all. I don't know if I ever want to do it at all. Picky pole dwellers, yeah. That's us. Chinese radio beacon signal found. Oh, I remember this. Can't really hear it though. Okay, that's a missile launcher. Let's just go. Let's just go. Oh, they've got a turret and everything. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Go, go, go. Yeah, that's a bit more than I was willing to bargain for that. I don't know where the sergeants ended up, but I don't much care at the moment. Whew. Okay, is this the library? I think I remember this place. There's the Pentagon, aka the Citadel or whatever on earth they're calling it. What are you? You're a talent company mercenary, aren't you? Okay. Looney. Have it your way. Still on hard? Yeah, still on very hard difficulty. This is the way. Good. Maybe I should wait here for like an hour. Okay, no, there are apparently enemies nearby. What fucking enemies? Oh, that one! Jesus. Alright, fine. Point taken game. That's a good thing you can't shoot straight with that, isn't it? Watching one of my Chaos Marines trying to hit something with a missile launcher. Alright, who the fuck? You! Okay, that didn't really go as according to plan, if I'm honest. Assholes are blocking the road that I need to go down. Thanks for focusing on the bullet that missed, game. There we go, shot it out of his hands. That's right, you mothers, run! Oh, he wasn't even disarmed, he was just cowering for the sake of it. Ah, in the nick of time, the cavalry, thank you. More like just after the nick of time, but whatever. Oh. Repaired as much as I can. RL3.
Your command, sir.
Thank you.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in
I
carrying
have
equipment
more
if needed.
missiles for the missile collection. How many do we have now? Oh, that was it? Just 8? Oh, I do have lots of mini nukes though. It's a lot more difficult to do that on a controller. Oh Jesus, there's still more of them. Okay. This time I have a trusty robot. And also so did they by the looks of things. RL3, would you like to, like, you know, get involved? One of your compatriots over there is trying to kill me. That's what I was looking for. Oh, what? Random bullet got me. Didn't even see that coming. This again, huh? Majestic. Look at his eyeballs float. Pulse mines, huh? Yeah, alright. Where'd that Enclave armor come from? A dead Enclave guy. Shocking. I know. Maybe we can just slip past them. A few mercs, okay. I didn't want to necessarily pick a fight with an entire base. I wonder. We get him to do what he did last time, where he ran around over there, next to, dangerously close to that car. Oh, hello, Gutsy. You finally arrived. I love that I can repair in the middle of combat. Absolute madness. I did use an awful lot of stim packs last time, so part of me isn't actually that annoyed that I've had to reload. Now what are you shooting at? Oh, a dude with a sniper. Oh, come on. Jesus. Well, apparently there's a dude with a sniper rifle around here somewhere. Oh, this is the other side of their base, right? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna... Getting past this is gonna be really freaking difficult, apparently. Ha! Oh, he picked it back up again, but too late. Oh Jesus, not you. Hi RL3, thank you for bailing me out again. Mr. Gutsy Duel. Yeah, well, RL3 wins. He outranks you. I feel like the collision mess is screwing with me here or something, because I'm not doing any damage to this guy. Did you just roast him alive? Not quite. There we go. Okay, that went a bit weird, didn't it? Slow-mo, then fast-mo! Whew! Rob Dragon, thank you very much for 13 months of support. Good day to watch some Mavis bloodshed. Yes. That's two incredibly badly damaged sniper rifles that combine to form one rather badly damaged sniper rifle. I don't know why I picked that up, but I'm stuck with it now because the X button isn't working. Do we miss? Oh, right, Mr. Missile Launcher. Right, I almost forgot about you. Oh boy. Go!
There's nothing I like better. Time for his country.
I'm gonna let RL3 deal with this one. I've used up enough stim packs today. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. Vats. Thank you.
Starting to piss me off.
Only 2 missiles left. Sad times.
RL3 is ready.
Storage
RL3 comes
module.
equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Oh, he's full? Unacceptable. There we go. Pulse grenades, they would have been useful earlier. Full, yes. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to turn that off. Ballcat mine. Turret control system. Brilliant. Reimbursed a little bit on the stim packs. That's nice, at least. Okay. The barrels you can knock over, they are. That's a missile out of the air. Apparently not, because I couldn't select it earlier. Oh, lovely. Missed you as well. Got lots of flamer fuel now. That is nice. Use that next time I run into some ghouls. Something so nostalgic about this game, the colors, the graphics, yeah. It's of that generation of video games that I just freaking adore. We talked about this in a previous stream, but this, Oblivion, Halo 3, Gears of War, all the stuff that came out on the Xbox 360 and around this time period was just freaking mint. Even Call of Duty 3 and Modern Warfare, they were pretty sick too, especially Modern Warfare. Bollocks. Save going for the win. Didn't mean to do that. What the devil's this? Door to sewer. Why? Why? Just why? Why would I go into a sewer? I want to go there even before the apocalypse. Oh, it's the DLC boat. Yes, I'm sure I've done this swim across the river to get to Rivet City before. Because I remember accidentally coming across this. How you doing, kitty cat? You just woke up, didn't you? Please continue snoozing, at least until the stream is over. Make my life much easier. Oh, you just put a paw on my hand. You're so cute when you want to be. Ah, hello. Okay, well. This'll have to do. What you suppose? Okay. Items. Aid. Radix. Environment suit. Tally ho. Maybe if we swim right around the Jefferson Memorial here. So obviously you don't want to climb out of the water over there, because I know for a fact that it's crawling with super mutants. No, I'm going to go ahead and disagree there. I think Fallout 4 is great, period. I like Fallout 4's main quest. I like a lot of its side quests, actually. I mean, it has one or two total duds, like the kid in the fridge one, which is just like, what were they thinking? But there isn't an Elder Scrolls game or a Fallout game made that didn't have a few... Oh, look, he hovers along the top of the surface. That's brilliant. That hasn't had a few dud quests in it, so... Alright, here we are. Taking a rat away for good measure. Wonder what they're going to think to be wandering up there in Talon combat armor, huh? I think these are based on a real plane. I think it was called the Shooting Star or something. It was a very early US jet made after World War II.
Scanning, sir.
Ah, nothing inside. Unacceptable. Thought it would be the edge of the map over there. Towards the broken bow. You can actually get in there if you've got high enough lockpick. I like that. A bit like Vivek's Palace. Memory serves, there's a big camp of super mutants up there. Yep, there is. Ugh. Oh, RL3, why you do this? You're just going to aggro every super mutant in the neighborhood, aren't you? Maybe we should just sneak on by before he gets here. And pokes the hornet's nest. Finally. Oh yes, the bridge here that only opens once and never again.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
I'm looking for a, well, no, I'm looking for a Dr. Lee.
Yeah? Let me guess. No, she's not expecting you. But it's really important, and you need to see her right away. Been a lot of that going around lately, and I've had just about enough of it. So you're going to have to do better than that.
It's a question about her recent work in hydroponics. My father came to see her. Personal. It's no big deal. I just need to see her for a minute and I'll be gone.
Fine, just don't bother her. She's real busy, what with all her work. She's up in the science lab.
Hey, nice. Charisma for the win. I'm kind of lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Where is Dr. Lee's lab?
The door on the left goes to the stairwell. From there, just keep heading west.
Why did all of you decide to live on this rusty old tub?
We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
Thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
Oh, kitty cat's twitching in his sleep. And he's biting in his sleep as well. He caught a nice, tasty pigeon in his dream. I think he might have done. Stairwell. Rivet City Market, not open. Stairwell it is. Did I ever finish that Fallout New Vegas Let's Play? Nope. Upgrading to Windows 10 destroyed it.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Impressive that you can tell that through the solid door.
Never mind.
Common room. Am I allowed to sleep in this common room? Oh, I can sleep in this one. Okay, good. Right.
Stay chill, dude.
Excuse me?
Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Absolutely not. Do you actually do anything here in Rivet City?
You mean, like fix stuff? Nah. I just hang out, dude. I've got enough chems to last a while. Oh, yeah.
See you later, Ted.
Later, dude.
What?
Thanks, Dr. Fat.
Scanning, sir.
Hey,
Hey,
Capital Preservation Society, St. Monica's Church, Science Lab, all this way. There we go.
Center in the capital wasteland. I find your
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes, yes, yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, hmm? But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
That depends what exactly we're talking about here.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property? What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Interesting. What's this got to do with me exactly?
You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Not sure how it is up north, but around here we get paid for our work.
I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Alright, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
I need to know more about what I'm dealing with. What is an android exactly?
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys compared to the real thing. Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even eat and digest food realistically.
So any suggestions for finding this android?
Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
Tracking down the location and equipment used to perform the face job.
Ah, You've managed to sniff the trail.
We did find one of those
job.
holotapes, didn't we?
Keep me informed on your progress. Well?
The new solutions will be ready in a few hours.
Okay.
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile.
Well, this is a...
Cut it out.
Those are fruit, so I think we're good, right?
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
How do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
You weren't prepared. My mother is dead. Never met her. Calm down, protagonist. Whatever. I never knew her anyway.
I'm sorry you never had the chance to know her. She was a good woman.
Oh, cute kitty cat. Woke up from his dream. Now he's purring. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him. In a manner of speaking.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you.
I didn't have much of a
Well,
fucking
you won't
choice,
find
did
him
I?
here. He's come and gone already.
Stop wasting my time and tell me where he is.
Well, I don't know where he is. The last I knew, he was going back to the old lab. Now, will you kindly leave? I have work to do.
Then tell me where this lab is so I can get going.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I told your father. Don't go. Whatever's left there, it isn't worth it anymore. The project was abandoned. We gave up. There's no reason to go back.
I don't need a lecture. I just need to know where to go.
Fine. Suit yourself. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building northwest of here, along the river.
I don't want to see a non-US Fallout, to be honest with you. I think the whole shtick of Fallout is that it's a parody of US Cold War culture. I don't think that really works when you take it out of America. And even if you did, it would just be sort of like a team of Americans doing what they think they reckon another country would be like. You know, it just wouldn't feel like it would fit. I think if you were doing, say, like a Fallout game set in, we don't know, Britain, for example, I would want to see them have a dev team of British people, because that way, that's probably the only way they'd really be able to get the whole vibe and tone of it correct. Otherwise, it'd be a bunch of Americans doing a parody of Cold War Britain, which would just be frankly kind of bizarre. And you know about Zimmer?
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
See, I wouldn't even want a British Fallout, though. Sizable cake. I would just want a British dev team to make a post-apocalyptic British game. I don't feel like it has to have the Fallout name attached to it. I would prefer it if it didn't, in fact. Can you remind me? You know, like how Russia has the Metro games rather than just Fallout Russia. No, they made their own thing called Metro 2033. You know, I'd rather go down that kind of route as well. Yeah, I know there's that little Atom RPG thing, but I'm talking like something that is as popular and commercially successful as Fallout here, which is Metro, not Atom RPG. Right. Anything else? What kind of place is this Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again. Good luck finding your father.
Right.
Don't go too far away. I'm going to need you to move some equipment shortly.
Yes, Doctor. If you could move out of the way, it would make things easier.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
Possibly also the only one who knows how to fix it, mate.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child?
Is that a vacuum cleaner? I need one of those. For clearing up all of Colin's cat hair and cat litter. That'd do the job.
Stop what you're doing. I have something important to discuss with you.
Yeah, see, Frostpunk, to my mind, nails the tone of a British post-apocalyptic work of fiction much better than Fallout ever would. Because it's really horrible, and it's not all about being the lone hero of the wasteland. It's about sort of, you know, the collective experience. And also it's extremely grim and horrible. Like most British post-apocalyptic fiction, it's kind of horrifying. Where's this capital preservation? Yes, this way. Here we go. Where's the guy? Well, activating this radio would in fact be illegal, apparently.
quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Frostpunk is great, but you can't play it. Makes you feel bad with the decisions. That's kind of the whole point. You know, when I think of all the sort of post-apocalyptic fiction I've read that's written by British authors, it's all stuff like The Death of Grass and The Kraken Wakes and stuff like that. And all of them, by the time you get to the end, make you just feel like, oh my god, ugh, I need to go on holiday now. That was awful. That's generally what our fiction in that kind of area tends to be like. It's an interesting collection of garbage. No, it's an interesting collection.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
There were actually two, Spot. There was Threads, the one they made in the 80s, and there was an earlier one they made in the 60s called The War Game, which at the time wasn't actually aired on public television because the BBC watched it and decided it was, quote, too horrifying for the medium of public broadcast. And it didn't get shown on TV in the end until the 80s. Like 20 years later. Alright, I'll buy it. Which document's missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Probably tame by today's standards. To be honest with you, mate, no, it's actually still pretty horrid to watch. I can understand why they didn't want to put it on the telly in the 60s. It's called The War Game. If you type in War Games, you'll probably get that American movie with Ferris Bueller in it. No, I can't remember his actual name. It eludes me at the minute, but the guy who was Ferris Bueller. Matthew Broderick, that's the one. Thanks, Spot. Let me take a leap of faith here. You want me to find it for you?
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely. What do you think?
What I think is that, cheers for the gift sub, Alf. Appreciate it, man. Go check out Alf's channel on the Twitch here, folks. He does lots of Warhammery stuff, and also I play Deep Rock Galactic with him. Deep Rock Galactic with him every week. What's this reward you're talking about?
You'd secure your place in history. The woman who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence. Imagine the fanfare.
Can we stop beating around the bush, please? What's the reward?
Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade. I have in my possession the only known schematic for the creation of something called the railway rifle. Bring me the Declaration, and it's yours.
All right, then.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
All right. Can you show me how to get to the National Archives on my map?
In the DC ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
I suppose I can do a Captain Kirk and just show the super mutants the Declaration of Independence and make them all become Americans. I have a few questions about the Declaration of Independence.
Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power.
All this info on the Declaration, where'd you get it? I don't like secrets.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake.
What does it look like?
A piece of what was called parchment. Sort of a thick paper. Has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
Handwritten writing, huh? Or, as the rest of us call it, handwriting. What's the history behind the document?
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem,